Right, Avinash, thank you so much for taking out time for us. Always good to get a perspective from you. Amar Singh from Angel Broking is now joining us. Amar, before we go to your top picks, can you give us your view on the markets? Absolutely lackluster for the last 3-4 days. Say, with the result, whatever the markets open or close at, can you just give us levels to watch first on downside and then on the upside as well?
Yeah, overall we've seen a consolidation and the markets are also cautious ahead of some major events. So the levels that needs to be watched out is 8,800 on the downside. That's somewhat of a major support level for Nifty from a short-term perspective because the market seems to respect that level. Whereas on the upside, the psychological 9,000 mark continues to still be elusive and the market isn't able to trade above that level, or I would say we see profit booking. So this is a range and 9,000 level. The election results that are to come in tomorrow, and also the US FOMC meet slated for next week, are some of the events which are going to really set the tone for the global as well as the domestic markets.
Right. Can you also start with your top picks? What are the stocks that you would watch out for?
Yeah, the first is Amar Batteries. Amar Batteries, what we've seen is that it has been really, I would say, corrected sharply from almost 1,070 levels since October, and currently it's around 825, 830 levels. So it can be a buying opportunity with a stop loss of 815 and a target of 855, because overall it's in oversold territory across different time frames. So clearly reflecting that there is a pullback likely to happen. So that's one. And the second stock to buy is Yes Bank. Overall, what we are seeing in Yes Bank is that Yes Bank continues to trade at record highs, and still it's showing a positive and bullish momentum. And so Yes Bank, a level that could be bought in is around 1465 to 1470 levels, with a stop loss of 1440 and a target of 1520. And the third stock to look at is VIP Industries. VIP Industries, technically it's very strong on the charts, and it's taken out a key resistance level also 157, and is trading above that level. So any pullback towards 154, 155 can be a buying opportunity in VIP Industries, with a stop loss of 150, 150 and a target of 163, because technically, as I said, it's is very strong on the chart, so it can be a buy.
Right. As far as Yes Bank is concerned, it's already done pretty well. That's why it's looking strong, or even after 1520 you expect it to go higher.
Yeah, overall Yes Bank is in I would say in a different trajectory altogether. So if it continues to sustain above 1440, 1450 levels, and it is headed higher, but as I said, the events that are to unfold tomorrow and next week would have a bearing on the overall markets, and the broad-based markets are somewhat in a consolidation phase, and we are seeing a cautious approach in the markets, because I don't think till the time 9,000 is decisively taken out on the Nifty or on the bank Nifty, if I look at 20,950 to 21,000, that's a level to watch out for bank Nifty as well. So somewhere or the other, we are seeing a cautious and more or less a trading play happening over the last couple of weeks. So we'll have to watch out how the events unfold, and that could really set the trigger. As far as Yes Bank is concerned, it definitely is still strong on the charts, and there is upward momentum still in play in Yes Bank.
Right. What would be your call on SBI or probably ICICI as well?
Yeah, as far as SBI is concerned, SBI currently we are seeing a consolidation in SBI because SBI, like most of the public sector banks, we are seeing some consolidation, some concerns also. And technically, if you look at SBI, it's close today around 272 levels. So it's again caught in a range 264, 265 on the downside and 280, 84 on the upside. So it's not likely to trade, and technically also till the time it doesn't trade consistently above to 75, 76 levels, because overall, if I look at the charts, medium term, long term, overall it's fine, but short term you're not seeing too much of strength. So it has to take out at least 275, 276, and then sustain. For any major rally, it has to trade above 280 to 285 zone. So that is as far as SBI is concerned.
Right. Tech Mahindra was among the top losers. Any view on that name?
Yeah, overall, Tech Mahindra continues to be, I would say, weak on the charts. If you look at Tech Mahindra, still there is a downside, and I would say, looking at Tech Mahindra, there could be another 4 to 5% downside in Tech Mahindra.
So would you want to sell it?
It's currently around 475 levels, so 430 to 440 on the downside. That's a level to watch out for. Yeah, it's the way it's corrected, it's technically very weak still on the charts, and if you look at from a long-term perspective, even 510 the had made, there is very disturbing candle patterns formations on the weekly chart, so clearly reflecting that the upside is capped, and the way it's closed today clearly reflects that any bounce back should be used as a shorting opportunity. The level could be around 485, 490. That's a level to sell. And immediate support for Tech Mahindra somewhere would be in the region of 445, 450. If that's taken out, then it's headed lower towards 430, 440 levels.
Is your call on Bharti and Idea? How would you look at these two names?
Yeah, looking at Bharti in particular, what we are seeing is Bharti continues to consolidate. Overall, we are seeing some consolidation in Bharti. Technically speaking, it's completely range bound on the downside, 350, 355, whereas on the upside, it's capped around 370, 75, and it's currently around 365 levels. So it had made a high of 405 or so, but markets didn't sustain, and we saw some sharp profit booking coming. So it again, technically speaking, yes, from an intermediate term trend, it's positive. Short term trend, I would say it's sideways. So how to trade this trade Bharti would be more buying with a stop loss below 350. So the buying level somewhere could be around 360 levels or so. But till the time 370, 375 on the upside, that's not taken out. I don't see much of room for upside in Bharti in the short term.
Amar, thank you so much for taking our time for us. Always good to get a perspective from you. As far as the picks from Amar are concerned, it was more towards the high beta side that he believes can do particularly well. Let's listen in to a view coming in from Siam.